So yeah, welcome back. And nothing fucking works. Yeah, I'm not that frustrated. It's just the fact of the matter of the fact. Nothing fucking works. Like I do it. I'm sorry if the video quality is shit. You, your boy, needs to manage shit right now. Anyways, nothing fucking works. Okay, I've sent hundreds of DMs on Instagram. I've sent probably more than 100 DMs on Twitter, and over 1,000 emails on emails, right? What the fuck? So nothing seems to work. Like the good old do the volume thing didn't work. Like you might say my messages were shit as fuck, but they were good enough. Like I know, okay, that's good enough, or like worth a reply at least. So and like let's dive down. Like what were the reasons? Like what are the mistakes that I made, and like so you can avoid it if you're watching this video somewhere in the future or maybe right now. The reason is like why can't it work? Like why isn't it working? Is your niche your problem? So my niche is like fitness coaching, and it's a boom market. Like um, it's only growing bigger, and I believe like fitness coaching will always be a thing 5 years, 10 years from now, and more so because everybody's switching to the digital world, and yeah, it just solves the problems of for like introverts. Maybe they want training but they can't do shit like that, or maybe it's just remote stuff. But I believe like this industry is good enough, and I have heard people saying this is good enough, like credible people. So niche is not the problem here, and volume is also not the problem here because I've sent enough volume. Now I could sit here and say like I've been dealt the wrong cards, like I was like born in a third world country and stuff like that. But I don't know how it's gonna is if it's even gonna help. So fuck that. Anyways, I don't like people who play victim, and I don't like to be a victim myself. Of course, it's hard. Yeah, it's a fact. It's gonna be hard for payment processes and people to believe me just by listening to my name, right? Like, you can see this whole big ass background on me. Like it plain as looks scammy, right? Like some Indians trying to scam some white people in the U.S. or some shit like that. And effort, I don't know, man. I've been like grinding like crazy. I don't think like I'm not even worth a reply. So what do I believe right now is the problem is I don't know. If I knew, like I could have solved it, right? What the fuck was I gonna talk? Anyways, so the only thing I can think of is going back to the free work, like doing value stuff, giving out value. Right now, like let me tell you one thing, like all the emails that I've sent till now, I just added them to a ESP, a service provider, and I started sending emails from them, and I like 15 to like 17% people open the email, and I know like most of those emails are crap. So I get that my emails are being opened, people are reading my emails, but they're just not clicking on the link, or they're just not like doing anything, the CTA. So I don't know what's the problem. I keep on testing on that side of thing. Till now I've sent 4 emails, and yeah, I won't go in depth because that's just not working right now. So I'll be send. So what I'm doing is like I'm building lead magnets for my niche, like the free stuff. I like just write entire everything I know about the niche, like every part. I just categorize them into 7, 8 parts. Like what the fuck? Why am I saying like so many times? Anyways, the like any business any business has it to like fuck it, I'm gonna tell like 100 times. So any business has 8 to 10 components that drive the entire business forward, and most of the time it's like 3 or 4. But in this context, let's say there are 8 to 10 metrics. Like in by metrics I mean like like what the business composes of. You see, I can explain, like put it into words. Um, okay, let's use a random business here. Let's say they do a random business. What do they have? They need clients, like they need acquisition, like traffic. They need to convert the traffic, and they need to deliver the service, whatever service they have promised to deliver. So there are three things to this, right? And each three, like foundation, has subcategories, like how are you generating the traffic? Are you launching ads? Are you doing content? Are you doing outreach? Or are you partnering up with other people? Conversion, how are you converting them? VSL, landing pages, or a call, booking a video call like this, or anything. And service delivery, how are you delivering the services? Do you know your shit works? And stuff like that. Like you can help people with the service delivery part. That's a whole a different topic, a lot of different professional topic. But you can help people with this, and each of the subcategories I talked about, and I just picked whatever subcategories this niche has, and I just went in depth on that. Whatever I learned from reading books and practicing stuff and my researches and stuff like that, and I just like, you know, combined all of that into a Google Doc and or a PDF thing, and I just gave the most value. Like I did not give gatekeep anything. I just gave everything up front, no no strings attached and stuff like that. So I'm working on that. I'm building lead magnets. I'm thinking long term here in this case, because lead magnets right now I don't have any traffic my for to send to my lead magnets, because I don't have content, neither do I run ads. All I have is cold outreach, and people are not clicking on that shit, okay? And partnerships, that goes out of the window anyways. But I believe like, so I have like, I'm on my fourth lead magnet right now. There will be around about 7 to 8 or 8 to 9, maybe later on, and there will be many, but these 8 are the most essentials, and I'll go in depth on this later on. I'll keep on adding stuff to it to, like, maintain it and give the value, so that uh, it just keeps up with the market. So there's that. I don't have any traffic there, but in the future it might help. And right now, when I'm doing outreaches, and I thought that I would be able to scale this, like I would be able to show this lead magnets that are built to the people in my outreaches, and they might like it, and maybe I'll land some clients. But that just does not seem to be the case right now. But I will do that. My cousin, like I told you in the last video, like I hired him and stuff. Like, yeah, not actually hired him. He's like a partner and stuff, of commission based. He gets 10 to 15% on every person he closes. And we're just playing business. Yeah, this shit. Anyways, so yeah, so he's collecting the emails for him. I'm not no longer scraping emails every day. I'm not just searching, going out there and searching emails. I believe this video is gonna be a little longer, because I like to go in depth. It's better than like uploading twice a week and talking shit that I don't need to. Just fucking here. So like, he's scraping the emails for me. He's going to Instagram. He's searching the leads, and he's sending outreaches. Like, I've just wrote the email script for now. Now that we're sending to 100 people, and every 100 people we iterate. Yeah, that's one of the things I learned, and that is very important, because if you do in 100, you can track the data, like reply rate, and if you can even book a call in 100 outreaches you send, that's a fucking shit email you have. So there goes that, the lead magnet part. Right now I have done 4 of them. I'll do the remaining 4 on the days to come, and after that I'll go ballistic. I don't know how to. I'll go berserk on Twitter. I'll just scrape all the contents. Like, I have built a spreadsheet of whatever high level FAQs my market has, and I'll just be solving the problems. I like right now I am 4 months into this shit, so I know, I believe I can. I know the solutions to the problems. Most of them I don't know all of them, but I just like have a hunch like I can figure this shit out. So I go on the content side of thing. For the next month and a half, I'll just complete the lead magnets. I'll use what I have mentioned in the lead magnets as content, little snippets, 5 to 6 posts a day on Twitter, including a long form and a short form or a very short form video content, if not whatever, right? So I'm focusing on that for now. And if these both of these, like the emails that I'm sending right now to mass email to the 800, like the emails that I've scraped, that I've added to ConvertKit as my email service provider, I'll just keep on doing the lead magnet thing and send emails to that via the lead magnet. For the moment, for the record, if that does not seem to work, right after I'm done with the lead magnets, and as my cousin is scraping the emails and sending emails for me, I will follow up to all of the emails. I believe it's gonna be like 4 to 500. I'm gonna follow up to each of them every 5 days. That just makes up the equation, right? And I will follow up until I deliver each and every of my lead magnets. So as I said, I have 8 lead magnets for the record that I'm thinking of building. Each takes about 3 days to build. And what I'll do is send emails to them, send emails to the 500 people, like follow up with them each and every time with a new lead magnet. Hey, here's what I've done. Hey, here's what I've done. Hey, following up with this, and you can use my this here, you can use my this here. I'll follow up 8 to 9 times, and on the 9th time I'll just bid goodbye. Man, you're not seeing my message, fuck off. I'm not going to tell them to fuck off anyways. You're not seeing my. I'm going to try that on the 500 separate emails that he builds, and among the 1,000 emails that I've just, not 1,000, just more like 850 emails that I'm sending my emails to for the moment. Like I'll see if any of them reply, because more or less 100 of people, 120 to 150 people are opening the emails, but they're just not clicking on the lead magnet, but they are just like being familiar with me, with my emails. So maybe at the end of this, like when I've completed sending all 8 lead magnets, maybe they will be more familiar with me, and maybe they will buy my services, because all I need is 1% of them to buy. Like I just need 1 to 2 people who pay me $500 or $1,000 to reach my goal, which I have for the moment. You see, so it's gonna take, for the lead magnets are gonna take another 12 days, I believe, 10 to 12 days to complete. Right after I've completed them, I'll be sending the follow-ups with, yeah, if I do not get any emails from the ConvertKit thing, I'll just plain as stop the thing. I will delete the ConvertKit account, and I'll just delete all the emails in there, because what matters, nobody's seeing them, nobody's reading them, and nobody's taking action, so why the fuck do I bother? And what I'll do is use the 8 lead magnets I made to follow up with the 500 people. I don't know why I'm being repetitive. I've said this more times, right? I'm not more articulate, I believe. I just need more time in front of camera. I believe I should be posting more frequently then. So the 8 lead magnets that I built, and the 500 emails that my cousin outreaches to, I'll just send them emails. Okay, I'll just send the 8 lead magnets each on a 5-day interval. I'll follow up with them. Like if you follow up to 200 to 300 people on a single day, the mail system is just it just like labels you as a spam or a robot, and you might get your account banned temporarily, which I don't want for you. So please don't send more than 200 follow-ups a day. Keep it at 100. I have faced the problem, so I'm telling you. I don't know if you're not going to follow that. Whoever is watching this long, 15 minutes of me yapping, but I don't think I just yet I spit some fire value which you could be using. So I'll send emails, I'll follow up with the 500 guys, my cousin outreaches to, and follow up for 8 times, and on the ninth time I'll pitch them the service, and if they don't happen to respond, fuck it, we'll move on to the next. And in the meantime, as I said, I'll be going hard on personal branding on Twitter. I'll just post all the valuable content, what I've learned, every fucking thing, 5 to 6 to 7 times a day, and 5 to 6 7 times value content, and 5 to 6 to 7 times personal content, like 50-50, 14 posts a day. We're going ballistic, as I said. I don't know if ballistic's the right word, so fuck it. We're doing that for the next month and a half. If nothing works, if nothing fucking works, like the fucking title, I'll go back to doing free, not doing free work. Yeah, just doing free work, like high value outreach. Do the free work, send it over. Don't expect for anything. I'll try this for 100 people, and if I haven't, the reply rate and the conversion rate is, the appointment booking rate is in KPI, or is even more than KPI, then I'll just stick to it for the next several months, hopefully scale to 1K, and maybe go further after that. You see, like, I'm not just thinking about 1K right now. The lead magnets that I made, it could help me scale to 10K maybe, who knows. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. The next step is branding as in content, doing content on X right now. What was I thinking of telling? Yeah, so if you're from a third world country like I am, please don't spam cold emails. Okay, so what I just said, like, do value email. Make sure you do that if you're starting out. If it is very valuable for you, because you will learn how to do the things that you're doing, and also you might get land a job. So try doing the like value outreaches. You will build a system for it after some time, but in the beginning you want, you will do only 1 to 2 outreaches per day max. That's just the way it is. That happened to me for a month. Yeah, just do that. And if you send, like, and you should land your client between 10 to 1,000 outreaches you send. If you do that, yeah, I believe this works. It's just that I was too impatient and just, you know, influenced by these whole big ass YouTubers who told me, like, volume is everything and do volume, volume, volume. But one thing you don't understand is, as a third world person, or like being in a third world country, you can afford, or you can, the payment system just don't work, number one, and you can just afford to have a lead generation software like ListKit or Instantly and stuff like that. So that's just goes out of the table. How the fuck you're gonna bring 20,000 leads? You just can't. You see, I have capped at 2,000 leads, round about 2,000 leads, or even below that, for fitness coaches who are, like, tremendous in numbers. Like, there are tons of fitness coaches. There are more than 50,000, 100,000. But see, like, there's hardly, you'll hardly find them on Instagram, because it's just gonna take more time. And if you don't have a software like the ones that I talked about, it's gonna be hard for you to scrape leads. And my cousin's, like, he's struggling to find the perfect leads. We're only finding like 13 to 20. When I was doing it myself, I was able to find 50 to 100 a day. But now I believe we have capped, and the only way to avoid this is to use softwares, and which I can't use for the moment because of the payment processes, even if I could afford them. So if you're from third world country, just do the value thing. Just listen to me. You will suffer from lead problems. So only send 10 to 1,000 out, and you will land your client between 10 to 1,000 outreaches. But high value, they should be more specific to the person. It should be very personalized. so that they open the email, they study it. If they like the stuff, they will even add to your job. And that's what I'm doing after, if what I'm doing right now does not work. And I believe I'm very confident about it. I will land client. I'll definitely land clients if over the next 3 to 4 months, if I do the value thing, even less, but I'm just assuming the worst because I have more experience. I believe my copy is better than the average because I have put in enough work. Yeah, that could be a Dunning-Kruger effect or shit like that, but fuck it, I just have more confidence and I just like can promise more, you know, big things, if that makes sense. Big results, not big but big enough or good enough results to my clients, and I could do that. Yeah, big people just people some people like your stuff, they'll just ghost you and you will run out of leads. So don't do the whole volume thing. If you're from third world country like I am, you will run out of leads because you don't have $200 on you. Neither, even if you do, you can pay it. So that's it. That was the all those problems that I've been facing, some solutions as for what I'm doing next. Yeah, that's it. I don't think anybody's even watching this. Maybe somebody is that in the future. Yeah, so that's all there is. I won't stop because I've invested too much time into this to back off, and I just love what I'm doing. And one more thing, like after this lead magnet, building lead magnets, it just takes time. It takes much of your mental effort, and yeah, that's cope. And I'm coping that I burned out after doing 4 to 5 hours of work. But I just binge watch like authentic content from millionaires, right? Millionaires or people who are good, well established in this industry, marketing and copywriting. And I just like thought for a moment, like when I needed, downtime. Previously, I used to watch anime or TV series or a movie or watch random BS on YouTube. But right now, my downtime is watching these, very valuable information from people in this stuff. So yeah, that's a completely different shift that has happened. I've started to love the whole marketing and copywriting thing, and maybe like it's a game. And to me, watching content from these people that I just talked about, watching videos on marketing, watching videos on copywriting, I look like a fucking homeless man. I'm grinding too much, I guess. But yeah, watching these people's content and like being interested in it actually, and not looking at it as like before you watched, like you just collected this content and you thought of binge watching them, but it was more of a work thing, right? This is no more work, this is my downtime. And yeah, that's, I believe, a good thing because it helps in paradigm shifts, as in you think like the big dogs, like you start to think like these people who are making 10K per month, 100K per month, $1 million per month, some of them. And like being around these people, because you see, like I'm in this empty ass room the entire day. I don't, I hardly talk to anybody, and I'm just on my computer or just watching these videos. And the only thing influencing me are these people. Like the only people that are influencing me are these marketing and copywriting people whose content I watch, and hardly any people subscribe to them. They're like 6K, 20K, 30K subs, 50 to 100K at max, and nobody's watching them, and they're just spitting raw facts, authentic value, boom boom, not gatekeeping any shit, and it's just fun to and yeah, that's my downtime. And yeah, I believe that's changing my mind, that's changing my paradigm, the way I'm thinking, the things that I believe in. And yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to cover. I'll keep on grinding. I'll never stop until I land my 10K or 100K per month climb, and I'll even go further because I'm not stopping. 10k per month, 100k per month, $1 million per month. That's a long goal. That's gonna take a lot of time, but I have the patience. If I did not, I would have stopped this thing already. But it's been too slow. Getting to 1k per month has been fucking hard, as it already is. And it's gonna be fucking hard to scale it to 10k per month, but people say like it's easier to scale to 100k per month. It's easier to scale to 100k per month than 1k or even 10k per month. So yeah, that's it. That's all that I wanted to cover. Maybe I'll be lost. Maybe I won't post until the next 14 15 days, or I don't know what day it is today. Even I guess day 130, 135. I don't know. Okay. Okay. So see you on the next one. If anybody's watching, if you're watching in the future, maybe I'm already reached 10k. Who knows? Maybe I've died. Fuck it.